Hello friends, welcome to Gathering Information. Step here, and today we're going to start a series that I've wanted to start for a while. It's a now or never kind of thing, with Arena on the horizon, with almost everyone I know already playing the beta, and the screen about to come down and the NDA about to drop. It's going to be all Arena all the time, very soon. But I wanted to get a jump on this other project. Now, we are going to do Arena content, don't worry about it, but this is something else that I think will have a lot of value. Here on Gathering Information, we care about Magic's history, and so I want to do a deep dive into the history of the game online, or at least in the digital formats. So everyone knows about Magic the Gathering Online and Magic Arena, which are going to be the two concurrent products for playing Magic online. But there have been many digital versions of Magic in the past. Even a gem drop style game, which is currently still active, I believe, Magic the Gathering Puzzle Quest. I played it for a bit, and then I got sick of it and gave it up. But the very first Magic the Gathering video game was from 1997, commonly known as Chandalar because it was set on the plane of Chandalar. Magic the Gathering from 97 was an interesting adventure-style game where you went around as a wizard collecting spells and then having duels with your magical opponents. I did have a copy of this game, and I would love to be able to play it for you guys, but it's been years, and this game has disappeared from my collection, and honestly, there are other people already playing that game. If you want to go check it out on YouTube, I know that the Mana Leak is doing something of a playthrough, so I would check that out. Next up, though, we had an RTS, real-time strategy game, for the PlayStation, and I think also PC. I think it was Magic the Gathering Battle Mage. There was also an arcade-style game. There was a Sega Dreamcast game. And then, finally, what we really care about is the series of Duels of the Planeswalkers, which are all available on Steam to this day. So what we're going to do is play through Duels of the Planeswalkers straight from 2012 all the way to Magic Duels, which has just been support for which has just been discontinued. They're not making new content for it. And we're going to see how the digital interpretation of Magic has changed throughout the various iterations. Starting today with Magic the Gathering Duels of the Planeswalkers 2012. So, without further ado, let's jump right in. Alright, Alright, fixed it. I think? Yes.
My name is Gideon.
And that's Nico Bolas.
I'm about to die. I was born on a world long since destroyed.
That's Alara.
Some say I played a hand in its destruction. Less charitable voices say I was the sole cause of its demise. I cared little at the time, as I was blinded by my own self-righteous fury. But then a reckoning came upon me. I found others who could travel between worlds, and whose beliefs conflicted with my own. I was humbled by their power and tempered by their convictions. I resolved to learn from my opponents. I would do better, be better, and fight the very kind of tyrant I had become. For years I stood alone. In countless battles, I won every time. Until now. I've given my all and it wasn't enough. But I have a plan. I've done the one something my opponent could never do. I've made allies out of enemies.
Whew. That looked pretty good for 2011 CGI. Okay. It's kind of a neat menu. It's not too cluttered. It's just sort of simple. Let's just jump into the campaign, shall we? What's this? Tutorial. Koth. Defeat this Planeswalker to unlock a new deck. Well, let's do the tutorial, because that's really... While working for a shadowy organization known as the Infinite Consortium, Jace Beleren was hired to recover a sacred scroll stolen by Chandra Nalaar. Your avatar. You are a Planeswalker, a powerful mage who can cast spells and summon creatures. So it's... who... I don't even know who that is. No one I know. That's Soren Markov. I don't think that's supposed to be Koth. Duel other Planeswalkers to gain power and glory. Parts of the turn. The game is played in turns. Each turn has several phases. You play cards during your main phase and attack with creatures during your combat phase. It's trying to make it simple. Apparently it's a green Planeswalker. You begin the game with a hand of 7 cards. At the start of each of your turns, you draw 1 card. Okay. So it's explaining... use the mouse to select the center cursor. Use the mouse wheel to zoom in. Okay. 3/3 for 3. You can play 1 land on each of your turns. Once it is on the battlefield, lands give you the ability to cast spells. On Soren's first turn, he plays a swamp. Of course he does. So there's a timer that runs down through... Ooh, we get a Runeclawed Bear, which is a new way to say grizzly bear. Before you can cast the Runeclawed Bear, you'll need to play another forest. Click on a forest, and then click on a bear. Okay. So it's just running through the way to play the actual game, which is what a tutorial should tell you. But it's also, I'm curious about the UI. Like this whole... How do I stop and give myself time to think? Your turn has 2 main phases, one before combat and one after. You can cast spells during one or both main phase. Click Continue to enter your combat phase. During your combat phase, you can attack your opponent with your creatures. Click on the Runeclawed Bear to attack with it. Click Attack to finalize your choice. Okay. You know, this looks pretty good, all things considered. Okay, that's good. Trying. What's this? Dusktail Worm is 7? 7/7 with trample? Now what's he gonna do? Is he gonna kill one of my creatures? Ruthless Coldblade. +2/+1 as long as your opponent has 10 or less life. So it's a 2/1 or a 4/2. Huh. I kind of like that. Soren cast Disfigure. Oh no! My burr! Not my burr! Trained Armadon is basically another Centaur Courser. So we will... During your combat phase, you can attack an opponent with your creature. Yeah, okay. Is he gonna block? No blocks? No blocks? Yeah. But I want to play a land. I'm gonna block. Can I block? I can block. If you have an untapped creature, you can assign it to block a creature that's attacking you. There. Haha. He's probably going to cast another... What is this? Disfigure, though. Oh no? Man, my boy Soren's not doing too well. Instants are cards you can cast at any time, even after your opponents cast spells, but before it has had an effect. As you play more games of Magic, you'll know the best time to cast an instant. For now, hold on to your giant growth. I want to play my land. -3/-3. Well, we know how to do what to do with that, don't we? Last Grasp. Click the stop timer. Okay. Sorry, Chuckles. Hooray! I'll play that land. 2, 4, 5. Doomblade. No, not my trained Armadon. Yeah, that'll happen. Okay, so we have to hit the stop timer if we don't want time to carry forward. Enchantment. What is it? +1/+1 for each forest you control. Holy cow. Didn't even get to cast my Duskdale Worm. So, From the tutorial, what I have seen is that the game is very slick looking and sounds very nice. It's not overbearing at all with the sounds. We'll talk more about that when... campaign, archenemy, revenge, and expansion. We'll talk more about sound when... what do you call it? Arena comes out. But for now, let's just start the campaign. Choose a deck. Let's see. Do we want Garrick? Do I want a green deck? A red-white deck? A white deck? I do love Elspeth. Ooh. Ooh, maybe I want a teamer deck. Oh, who am I kidding? I love Orzhov too much. Koth, a native of the metal plane of Mirrodin, sought out Planeswalker allies to aid him fighting Phyrexia, a dark ecosystem that blurs the lines between flesh and metal. Since I have no land, I think I have to mulligan this hand. This is not much better. Phew. Well, we've got a creature in 3 lands, so we'll keep it. Oh, we didn't... You keep this hand or draw a new hand of 6. Okay, so they gave us a free mulligan, so we're going to keep our 7. He goes first. One. Okay. So we get to draw before we have to play a land, which is good. What is this? Defender. Alright, well, now that's good. We know that we need to use this Terramorphic to, go get a swamp. That was weird. Yes, we take 1. Ow. Alright. I wish there were a way to speed this up a little bit. I mean, I could hit continue, I guess. Koth's Courier. 2/3 with Forest Walk. Sure. Alright. Creatures with Defender can't attack. Yes, I know. Don't show again. I should probably turn tips off or whatever. Don't kill my dude, bro. Oh, he just didn't attack at all. Hey! Well, that's annoying. I don't really want to do that yet, so I'm just gonna... Yeah. Go to each creature and each player. That seems pretty sweet. If we can get there. Oh. Whoops. Ugh. 4/5. We should really not have kept this hand. Should have known against a mono red deck. Block there. So I gain a life, and he loses a life. Flying 1/5. Man, this deck is not good. There's too many... Cool. So, target creature is indestructible. Nice. Next turn I get to block the 4/5 and gain 4, and he loses 4. Enchanting creature gets +4/+4, has flying and first strike, and is an angel in addition to its other types. Huh. Good. I was hoping it would tap correctly. This isn't a tap ability? No. $14 more to win the game. Alright, cool. Or I could just drain the life right out of him. Come at me, bro. Why you no come at me? And has first strike. Sure. Enters the battlefield, you may return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Do I have any creatures in my graveyard? I do. don't want to use it because that's going to take me off my ability. But I will absolutely swing for 5. Come at me with your 13-5, bro. Each creature and each player. Yikes. Combat damage. Well, here goes nothing. I should probably have just equipped Angelic Destiny and gone for it, but... or enchanted Angelic Destiny and gone for it. Why I played that into a Wrath, who knows. Hooray! I have defeated Koth. It was a little clumsy maybe, but we'll get there. We'll get there. You have defeated Koth and unlocked Strength of Stone. Nice. Unlocked a new deck. You have defeated Koth and unlocked a card. Ooh, Proper Burial. Whenever a creature you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, you gain life equal to that creature's toughness. Cool. Let's see. Go on to Guruk or Tezzeret or In the Spider's Web. Alright, we'll try In the Spider's Web. Activated abilities. This is an activated ability. Okay. Flying can be blocked by flying or reach. Good. In the Spider's Web. Kiora has 6 life while you only have 1. Negate Kiora's lethal attack, then defeat her. Ah, so this is like a challenge thing. Alright, so I will... block. Okay. What's this? Flame Slash. Furnace Whelp. So Oh. Okay, it's just easy. Sure. So I'll attack with both. Oh, thank goodness! I don't have to. I don't have to use it individually. So my whelp goes down, but Cura is dead. Cura Atua. I didn't know she had a last name. Hurrah! Defeated Cura. So I guess that's good for the first session of... I don't even know what we're going to call this series, really. But, you know, we're going to play through the entire game, and then we'll go on to M13, and then M14, and then M15, and then Duels. And we'll see what the differences are between the different versions. I'm sure nobody's in multiplayer, but maybe we'll check that out next time. So, thank you for watching. If you haven't already, like the video, subscribe to the channel, let us know what you think, what kind of content you want to see, what kind of content you'd want to hear from Tams on, because, you know, she's always puzzled as to what she can do as far as Magic the Gathering content. I play everything. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Catch you next time.